Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about my first experience of shooting film at night. I shot an 800T film, but it's not from CineStill. I bought this film way before the whole CineStill drama. I got this no-brand purple case 800T film from a local store. I think this company is forced out of business because Kodak no longer sells their Vision 3 500T to companies or individuals for the purpose other than movie production. Ultimately, I got this no-brander film because it was half the price, and with the price difference, I could get the film and I could get it developed and scanned in higher resolution. So for someone who is learning shooting film, cheaper is always better because you really will miss a lot of shots. It's way less painful missing a shot of this film compared to CineStill. For example, I recently shot 2 rolls of film just to find out I completely underexposed both of the rolls. That will be another video coming on the channel. If you're enjoying this video, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below with your experience of shooting film at night. Now let's take a look at some of the photos and we'll come back to talk about my experience. The video from this shoot was shot with the Fujifilm X-H2S with the Canon NFD 35mm f2.8. By the way, if anyone wants to watch my video on the Canon FD 35mm f2 lenses, I'll link them here. Give it a look and let me know what you think about vintage lenses. The photos from this video is shot with this camera, the Canon A-T1. Find this was a spur of a moment thing. One day I was on a photo walk in a neighborhood that I never been in, and suddenly I saw a camera store and this camera is sitting on the window shelf. It was selling for like around $120 US with a 28mm f2.8. I didn't think too much and I just bought it. A couple of days later, I was out taking photos and the bottom plates nearly flew off. It was dangling with only one screw left on it. I ran home holding the camera tight, hoping it won't ruin the roll of film inside. I taped it with duct tape until I was able to get some replacement screw to fix it. As scary as that sound, the photo came out okay. Shooting film at night have been more challenging than I originally thought it would be. I chose to shoot with a 50mm because I know there won't be any focus assist tools like any of my digital cameras. I'll only be looking at this really small window to focus, so a longer lens will make things easier, but I didn't really understand how hard it would be to focus in f1.4 with this viewfinder. Everything looks out of focus, so I quickly decided to stop down to about f2.8 or f4 because shooting in low light doesn't mean shooting in pitch black. So f2.8 with ISO 800 film is okay for most of the thing I photographed. And with the focusing, I was doing a mix of zone focusing and focusing with the viewfinder. The other slight problem I was having trouble with is this camera doesn't have stabilization, like for obvious reason. When I'm shooting digital camera with IBIS, I can always use slower shutter speed to gather more light at night. The lowest shutter speed I'm comfortable with shooting film, it's around 1/60, and I have reminded myself to be very still when taking photos because every shot have a price tag on it. As challenging as it was, I did enjoy doing this, and all the limitation makes the experience feel fresh and force me into focusing on getting the shot, shooting with more intention. Let's take a look at some of my favorite photos from this shoot. This have to be my favorite shot of the night. I really like the yellow sign from this Korean restaurant. The light from inside of the restaurant and the yellow from the sign create a really nice color contrast, and the umbrella of the people waiting outside create a nice shape that adds a point of interest in the photo. Next, we have this uncle in the fruit stand. Fruit stand in Hong Kong, it's amazing. The color of the stands, the light, and the different color coming from the fruit itself. Plus, they always have an owner with a lot of character. This shot is simple, an umbrella, rain. Love the reflection of the bright red sign on the ground. Next time, I'll try to avoid red signs because the red signs combined with the red halation looks kind of off to me. It's like blurred together, just muddy. Not my favorite. This I like a lot. It's a bit of a cyberpunk-ish background. f1.4, I don't know where the focus really hit, but that blurred foreground looks really cool. This one, I spotted the taxi driver running into the bakery to get some snacks. I was waiting for him to come out and take a shot. I was a little bit indecisive of when to press the shutter because there's two people walking down the street. I don't want them colliding in the photo. It would be a much nicer photo if they're not there. At the end, I decided to let them pass before I take the shot, and this is what I got. With this photo, I was just reacting because this man just ran out of the street out of nowhere. Didn't get much time to focus and the handshakes, but it kind of matched his action, so I quite like this. The last one is a simple shot. The guys with an umbrella was walking in front of me. I wanted to capture him with the raindrops, and I saw there is a shop with a top-down light. I waited for him to walk under the light and took the shot. I really like how the film think his umbrella was a light source. You can see a slight halation around it. Overall, I'm really happy with the outcome of this roll of 800T. I would like to shoot a bit more of this, but I don't see this selling anymore. I do have a roll of Reflex Lab 800T, which should be very similar to this. The movie film environment is changing, and it will be interesting to see what happens to this halation style of photography. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ken and I will see you next time.